Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2025 Volkswagen ID.Buzz Pro S rear-wheel drive. This particular one is deep black pearl effect on the exterior with moonlight leatherette interior. It features keyless entry on two front doors, also on the sliding side doors. Has an easy open hatch as well, LED headlights, LED tail lights, turn signals and reverse lights, 20-inch wheels. This one's all blacked out. Rear sliding windows as well. A power lift gate on the back with an extended LED light bar across the back. The logo on the back is massive. It says ID.Buzz right below it. That logo does not illuminate for this model year. This is a rear-wheel drive model. It's all electric. It has the faux air vents on the side going retro. Nice big bulky flat roof line there. This one does not have the glass roof, but it does have an illuminated logo on the front, as well as the LED light bar across the front there. The logo illuminates as well. You also have park sensors down here. Your adaptive cruise control and other systems are down here. Your lane assist camera is right here. This one does have power folding mirrors. Well, let's take a look at the inside. As we open this up here, I think you're in for a treat here. This is like a night blue inset right here on the door panel here. It's leatherette right here. It's smooth touch right here on the sides as well. You do also have this little storage tray right here, power lift gate, and then bottle and cup storage right here in the door, in the door panel. You do have this diamond setup right here, this diamond design right here as you enter. This is a kind of a big step up vehicle. But you do have two-seat memory here with a massage seat as well. Power lumbar, forward, back, up and down, and seat back adjust right here. Gray piping on the edge of the seat. This is moonlight, so it's a brown color. The camera's probably not going to do a good job because the sun's kind of in a tricky spot today, but the brown interior really pops on this car here. There's actually this leg extender here underneath. You have that little handle there to open that guy up. You also have the ID etched into the seat here, just like you do in an ID4 and all the other ID.Buzzes. And you have a headrest here that's also moonlight with that gray piping on the side, manually adjusted right there. I have the seatbelt buckled to kind of keep the car on, because it does do that intuitive sit to start, and it's going to shut off if I don't have something to keep it on. Your dash across the top here is linear setup all the way across here. The line just kind of follows across, although there's two vents down here beneath the infotainment screen and two outboard vents on either side here. Your light pad is right here. This is for your headlights, also for your poor weather lights, max defrost and rear defrost right there. A little storage cubby here, maybe for a roll of chapstick or something like that. As I go ahead and climb up in here, we'll take a look here. You do have right here, as I adjust this seat belt here, your instrument cluster is right here behind the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is adjustable, so I can pull down, pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, and just adjust it where I need it. The infotainment screen stays right with, I'm sorry, not the infotainment screen, the instrument cluster stays right with it, right here. And I can lock that up right there. I'm going to go ahead and shut this door here. And we'll put it in drive here so you can kind of see what some stuff that's going on here. I just twisted the shifter, the little shifter right here. It's on the edge over here. I twisted it towards the windshield. That puts it in drive. I twist it again. It switches to the B, as you can see right there, for regenerative braking. I twist again and it resumes back to D for drive. Now, the difference is when you put this in drive, it's going to coast like a regular gas-powered car. However, when you put it in the B mode, that's regenerative braking, and that's going to actually apply braking. I got an ID4 down to about 3 miles an hour. I don't know if you can actually get it to a full stop, but I was kind of on the road and I didn't want to test it. I didn't want to test it any further than that. So your instrument cluster stays right here. Dynamic sign display here. You also have drive modes. There's comfort mode right there. Here's your lane assist, adaptive cruise control icon right there. So I can actually on the setup here, I can hit view and it changes my view here. So I have a different view for the setup here, and then it goes back to this one. It kind of toggles between the two. I can hit mode and it's going to switch between adaptive cruise control, regular cruise control, and then regular cruise control here, adaptive cruise control, and travel assist. Right now it's showing me a 94% charge, 241 miles of range. This is a 91 kilowatt hour battery. I do have a heated steering wheel here as well. So that little icon is right here. Song skip and preset skip right here. Google and Siri Assistant are up there. And then I also have my following distance that I can set over here. So I can adjust that just by hitting that button there to adjust it. You can see it showing up right there in green. And you do also have set and resume here and volume control for the stereo. The infotainment screen is the new and improved instrument cluster infotainment screen for the upcoming 2025 Tiguan and also the Golf R and GTI. This is a large screen here, so this is that 12.9 inch screen, so it's a good size here. You do have climate controls down at the bottom still on this little sill. You can still go from blue to red, red to blue to go cooler, or blue to red to go warmer. You have that on both sides. It has capacitive touch. It has haptic feedback as well. Volume control still there in the middle. And yes, the infotainment screen has backlit sliders down at the bottom now. This new setup has the backlit sliders, so you can see that. Navigation over here on the left. Your assistant Ida is over here on the right. You'll have to set her up. Your charging, I can go here and I can set it to charge to 80%, which is recommended. We'll do that's 70%, there's 80%, so we have it there. It's recommended that you charge to 80%. You can charge it, of course, to 100%, but it's not recommended if you're regularly driving it. 241 miles again shows up here. I can hit the home button here and it brings me back to this page here. My heated and ventilated seats are right here. I have that for both driver and passenger. That's going to, of course, affect your charge and your distance range, so I'm going to turn those back off there. So software in this car is much upgraded here, so you have a lot more capabilities to do things here. Climate control, you just bring it up, brings it up on the screen here. There's your fan set up there, so I can adjust the fan plus or minus right here. Max AC, recirculated air, and air care. This is air care right here, so it actually turns it on. I also have auto and smart. Smart gives me the pop-up tiles here, so I can quickly do these things here. Clear view for defrost, cool feet, warm feet, fresh air, warm hands, quick heating. Obviously a day like today we don't need quick heating, but you have those items there. And there's your power button to turn it on and off. Up at the top you have these 8 little cubes here that bring you up these other menu items with widgets. You can actually choose widgets to add up here. There's ambient lighting. The car definitely has ambient lighting. I'm going to go ahead and show you that. There's your ambient lighting with moods right here, just like the Golf R and GTI, and as well now the Atlas. I can hit custom, and I go to custom here. I didn't have to hit that there, but I can change it here. I always like to do purple, so I'm going to do purple right here. So I have purple here. You're going to have contour lighting and door lighting over here. So in the doors it's going to be purple. And I did learn something about the Buzz. When it has like an error message, or maybe there's a door ajar, it doesn't matter what color you choose, it's going to show red here. And it's like the red is kind of to let you know, hey, there's something you need to investigate or take a look at. So I had a customer who brought his Buzz up to charge it, and while he was sitting in it when it was charging, the doors were red. I don't think he had that color set, but it just defaulted to red to say, hey, you're charging, you can't drive away. Navigation shows up on the screen here. Navigation is going to be equipped with your charging points there, so you'll be able to pull up a charging station. Here's your status bar right here. The little plug tells you that it's incorporating charging as well. And then you can actually zoom out. Let's see how well we can zoom out here. Yep, and this shows your actual charge radius, your current charge. So it's showing you how far you can make it on the current charge state in the car. Now, of course, your driving conditions are going to change. I changed that a little bit and what things you're using, AC, things of that nature to get there. But that's gives you a preliminary look right there. So that's pretty good radius right there. And I'm going to zoom back in here. So we have that. And then I'm just going to hit the home button here. The home button here brings me back here. I have these widgets again, like I said, auxiliary climate, settings, App Connect. App Connect is going to allow me to do Apple CarPlay or Android Auto wirelessly in this car, so don't have to plug in for that. Very nice. Again, I'm going to skip. I've done enough with that, so I'm going to show you this stuff here. I'll come back to the rearview camera in a second. But there's a look at the dash there with this giant windshield. Giant windshield here. And you'd also have this A-pillar window over here and over here that are both huge as well. This is a big, impressive vehicle. You're going to get a lot of waves, a lot of pictures taken, people waving, honking, and giving you a thumbs up and peace signs. So it's pretty cool. Again, storage right here. Wireless charging is inside of here. You just pop your phone down in this guy here, and there's actually a fan that blows on your phone to keep it cool in there. 2 USB-Cs down here that are backlit so you can see them at night. Here's your buttons for the rear doors or the side doors. You can open both side doors from here, as well as buttons on the door there. You have cup holders right here. You just pull down on this guy here. There's your cup holder right there. They pop up out of the way. Hidden up here is a little clip for business cards and things of that nature right there. And then you have more storage right here. In the glove box here, you have storage as well. It's a smaller glove box. The manuals are on the smaller side. There's your auto dimming home link mirror. Quick setup guide right there. So you can close that up there. You do get a wireless charger in the passenger door over there, and a place to store your phone right there. Door handle there. I really dig the night blue color. I call it night blue. There was a night blue metallic color that my GTI was, and that was like a midnight blue, which is really cool. This one has the auto dimming home link mirror with the digital compass up there. 3-door garage door memory as well. A vanity mirror on each side with an LED light above that on both driver and passenger side. Black headliner in this one. Now the Pro S does not come with the glass roof. The electrochromic glass roof comes in the first edition, and it'll come in the Pro S Plus as well. So this one does not have that. Let me show you real quick here. I'm going to show you the reverse camera here. We'll put it in reverse. There's your reverse camera. Okay, you don't have a 360 in this one. You have 360 in the first edition and the Pro S Plus, but not the Pro S. So there's your rear view camera there. It does have trajectory steering, so I can turn that wheel left and turn that wheel right. The yellow line moves accordingly. The green line signifies straight back, and the red line signifies where the bumper is and also where that rear hatch is going to open to. I do get this animation for tire swing over here on the right side. I have that on both sides. And I also get park assist. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in park. Pushing the button on the tip right here. That puts it in park for me. All right. Now I do also have, let me show you one thing here. The parking menu, I'll go here, hit P for parking. There's park assist, and then there's camera right there as well. So I can start park assist on this car. It'll actually do parallel parking and parallel parking and even straight in parking for you. So I'm going to X out of that. There's all of the different items you have here. You can set up users and driving modes as well. All right, so the side doors, here's a button to open both side doors, but you can see that right there. They're both opening. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and close those. And they do beep and close. Now you do also have side windows back there as well. It's power sliding windows. Passenger seat over here is power, just like the driver's seat, with 2-seat memory and a massage seat on the side there. Dual armrest for captain's chairs on both driver and passenger seat. So I'll pull that down. It's kind of like an RV. You push down on this guy right here. You have that there. And I have that on this side as well. And I do also have my key fob right here with the sliding door buttons on it. Also lock and unlock. And then also the hatch. And then the panic alarm. Volkswagen logo on the back. This removable little storage caddy right here has a bottle opener right here in front and an ice scraper in the back. And you have this little diamond set up here. The diamond theme is throughout. It's in the door panels, the door thresholds, and the little storage bins and cubbies. This little button here is just releasable, so you can take this guy out and remove it. Now you notice in the back, if you go with a first edition that has captain's chairs or a Pro S Plus, there's another set of lockdowns back there where you can get a second one, or you can move this one from the front to the back, just like that, so it's interchangeable. But this one, being a bench set up there, it's not going to have that, so it only sits up here. Here's a look at the roof. All right, so let's take a look at the back here. Okay, so there's a sliding door there, or sliding window there. We're going to open this guy up back here. It slides all the way back. When that window is closed, it goes all the way back to here, just centered over the rear wheel. If you have that window open, it's not going to go back as far. That's a safety feature because it assumes that something is sticking out that window and you're going to hurt it if it goes all the way back. So it doesn't go all the way back when you have that window open. More of that diamond setup right here, the diamond design. Here's a little Easter egg right here where you have the Buzz image or icon right there. You have it on the sides of the seats in both the middle row, and then you also have it in the third row. There's more of that night blue in the door panel right there. Phone pocket in both rear seats right below the headrest here. And as I climb in here, we'll show you this. There's pockets down below. Perforated leatherette at the back of the seat here on both seats. There's your armrest, you can see right there for the driver. And here's your button to close the hatch here, and a strap to help you get in. I'm not going to close it just yet because I'm using the light to help show off the color and give me, of course, more light inside. Leg room is ridiculous in this car. I have the seat not all the way back. There's my Angry Bird socks, but there's a bench set up here. There's a bar underneath. I can slide this seat way forward and give the passengers in the back row a ridiculous amount of room. I can also move this guy back. It's all the way back. And I can recline a seat with this little handle right here. So my seat is all the way back. So let's see if I can reverse it. There I am. Lots of headroom here. That's easily that's actually more like a foot of headroom here with the seat reclined. So I have lots of leg room here. And let's see here, I'll reverse it. Here's a look at the seat. It's about maybe a 35-degree angle, not really 45 or anything like that. But your seats here are heated in the second row, the two outboard seats. So this seat is heated, and this seat that I'm sitting in is heated. I'm going to go ahead and shut this door here so you can see on the door panel here, more of that blue right here. You can kind of see that there. And I do have heated seats here. Now, the heated seats will not work unless I buckle the seat belt, but I have a heated seat here, and I also have my window set up right here. So the window controls are right here as well. So if I push on that guy, I push in, and that goes back. That opens up on both sides, and I can stick my hand out the window. That's pretty cool. And then I can pull back on that guy, and it's one touch, open and close, and it closes for you. All right, so let me open this back up here real quick, and we're going to go over the window sticker because I did not go over that, and that's usually what I do at this point. So I'm going to step out and show you the window sticker here. This one comes in at $62,948. Okay, the shadow is kind of blocking it here. Just $62,948. Extras on this one include $405 for the auto dimming home link mirror, $350 for let's see here, 2-in-1 EV mobile charging cable. And then you also have heritage mats. They're $300. These are not rubber mats. They're kind of recycled plastic type mats. Kind of keeping it earth friendly. Bumperdillo protection plate, $173. EV roadside assistance kit, $90. $85 for a 3rd-year prepaid maintenance, and the destination charge of $1,550 brings you to $62,948. Now this car is built in Germany. Final assembly point is Hanover, Germany. This has 26% German, 25% China, and 1% US Canadian. So the engine's in Germany and transmission's in Germany as well. So $62,948. That's where they're manufactured. For tariff concerns, if you're interested in knowing that information. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this door here. So as you see it close right there, there's a look at your wheels there. Now let's take a look at the rear hatch. Down here, right beneath the B and the U, and lift up on that guy right there. I squeeze and lift up. This guy opens up right here. Here's a look at your seats in the back. Now, difference with this one, between this one and the first edition, it does not come with captain's chairs as an option. So you have a 7-seat setup here, top tether hookups on the backs of these seats, and top tether hookups on the back of those 3 seats in the middle row right there. Now, these seats are foldable, so we can fold this down, pull this strap right here, and that seat folds flat. Pull the strap down here on the bottom right corner, pull that guy, seat goes down. Steel reinforcing plate in the back of these seats, just like those 3 right there. Top tether hookups on all 5 seats here, so you've got 5 top tethers, so you can do car seat hookups in here as well. These seats do remove. They also slide back, they also recline, and they also move forward. You have a seat belt clip off to the side right here, as I try to do this with one hand right there. So you have that on both sides. Your vents are up in the ceiling on both the rear row and the second row up there. And you also have dome lights and climate control up there. That's what that panel is, and that panel there is your climate control for second row. Here are your mat kit right here, floor mats, roadside assistance kit, bag for the charger, front license plate bracket here, and the charging cable is inside this guy right here. There's also your Cargo blocks are right there on the side. This has a pop-out bag hook right here on the side, a 12-volt charger port right here. Now here's the other Easter egg. There are your buzzes right there, and there's another one over here. You have a little storage sill right here for an iPad tablet to prop up while you're driving, or the kids. While you're driving, the kids can watch this. Man, I'm tongue-tied today. It is definitely a Tuesday. Feels like a Monday. USB-C charge right here. There's only charging, it's not data transfer, and another storage cubby right here too to prop things up. So we give you all kinds of ways to watch video and things like that while you're taking a road trip. No spare in this car. EVs do not come with a spare, but this car comes with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. It's 4 years, 50,000 miles, and includes 3 years of included maintenance on this particular car. Of course, that won't include oil changes. This car doesn't have oil changes, but you'll still get 3 years of included maintenance on the car. Also, if you buy from me in Bomarito, St. Peter's, I'm going to give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty on gas-powered vehicles. This vehicle is not eligible for that. But if you're watching this video and maybe you're interested in an ICE or an internal combustion engine vehicle, it's always nice to know that. You can fly in and drive out. So if you're interested in this car, give me a call, 636-290-4257. Please remember to ask for Reese. I make these videos on my own free will, and I do not get any kind of compensation from the dealer for doing that. So, again, 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great day.